You're welcome to our channel. Reactions after El-Rufai shared a report that referred to APC chairman Ganduje as Gondollar. Thank you for joining us on this channel today. We crave your support. Make sure you give us your thumbs up. Make sure you like. And please subscribe to our channel and keep sharing our stuff here. There have been several reactions from social media users after one of the chieftains of the Social Democratic Party (SDP) and former governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, shared a report in which the former governor of Kano State and the APC national chairman, Abdullahi Ganduje, was referred to as Gondollar. The former governor of Kaduna State shared the report on his official X handle on Monday. In the report that Malam Nasiru El-Rufai shared on his page, the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the leadership of the All Progressive Congress (APC) were slammed as incompetent. It was also claimed that the president violated the constitution by appointing over 150 Yoruba people. Here is what Nasiru El-Rufai wrote on his official X handle the last week. Has been an interesting time in Nigerian politics. The Tinubu government, with an absentee president who will never transfer power to his sideline deputy as required by the constitution, is away to France for eighth time in one pretext or another. CPC Black Sheep holding press conference today to support the Tinubu-led federal government and Gondollar-led APC by Dalhatu Danzatu, 14th April 2025, Part 1. The last week has been an interesting time in Nigerian politics. The Tinubu government, with an absentee president who will never transfer power to his sideline deputy, as required by the constitution, is away in France for eighth time on one pretext or another, but never the truth, serious health challenges. Tinubu's media team went helter-skelter, managing the fallout of the accusations of violating the federal character provisions of the constitution by appointing over 150 persons with Yoruba-sounding names in virtually every key agency of the government in every economy, financial, legal, and social sector, by suggesting that all appointments were on merit. Of course, Tinubu's national security and economic policy officials appear to have undying hatred for Buhari and his legacy and did everything to rubbish him as soon they got into office. It is on record that officials like Nuhu Ribadu and Wale Edun had attempted at various times to blame the fallout of the Tinubu government's ill-timed fuel subsidy removal without any thought of a social safety net and the equally idiotic floating of the naira without adequate foreign reserves to ensure exchange rate stability on the Buhari administration that had prudently managed this for 8 years without causing harm to lives and livelihoods. This has not only angered the defunct CPC leaders, but has infuriated the electorate that gave Tinubu more votes than even ancestral Southwest gave him in 2023 election. That was what Daratu Danzago writes from Paris, France. However, after the post office online, there were several reactions from social media users. We are on to read few of their comments to us. Dr. Biliamin Dakat wrote, Kai El-Rufai is Gondollar for me. This man no dey fear anybody. Ibrahim Muhammad said Gondollar and laugh. And Bello Abdullahi Bello said Malam the ghost. And Yusuf Kamil Oladipo, you lack every sense of leadership and decorum. You have resulted to name calling. Sajo, you go right tire. Then Field Marshal Generalissimo, it's always by. And Chukwuemeka, wetin come happen? Dis politics thing get as e be o. These are some of the comments of the people concerning the write-up that was written by Gonzago from France, which El-Rufai probably pasted on his own Twitter page as regards Tinubu and Ganduje, pinpointing the singular fact that Mr. Tinubu, the current president, had appointed 150 persons with Yoruba-sounding names into the federal government. But there are some questions we need to ask ourselves. Are there only 150 appointments in the federal government? We've been hearing, we are still waiting to be corrected, that there are over 5,000 appointments. If 150 is sounding Yoruba, then the others probably may be sounding Igbo, sounding Hausa, sounding Ijaw, Some may be sounding Fulani, some may be sounding Ebibio, some may be sounding, Efik and the likes and Calabar. But then if you pinpointed that a particular ethnic group has 150, well, to my own view, it's even infinitesimal compared to 5,000 appointments. That is by the way. But because it is politics time, of course, every now and then there is going to be political jabs here. They'll be throwing it here and there, which I believe that is what Mr. Malam Nasiru El-Rufai is trying to do. Even while he's trying to do it, there is need for us to also look at the point again. Is it true that Mr. President is biased when it comes to appointment? Is it true that he's really bringing only Yorubas to it? And I want to advise the president to really go back and do his own work. If what he could do best is to bring his own people into power, then we are no more in Nigeria. Probably we are in Oduduwa Republic, and he needs to be very careful, because we are not in Oduduwa Republic. He cannot just come and impose his own people on us. We won't allow that. Nigerians are not foolish, and thank God this is democracy. The instrument of our voters card is with us, and Nigerians are ready to vote him out, because if these shenanigans continue, he cannot continue to allow nepotism to have the order of the day. We are supposed to have an egalitarian society, so that no animal is more equal than the other. Every animal seems to be equal. Nobody is higher than another, even though that is very difficult even to define in our sphere of politics in this place, even all over the world too. But yet it is so obvious in this part of the world that some animals seems to be more equal, and I don't think it is the best thing. And knowing fully well that people are getting enlightened by the day. It's a global village. We know what is happening everywhere now. By the time we open our phone and look at what is going on the internet, but the president needs to be very careful. But if this is done out of sheer mischief by the immediate past Kaduna State governor, of course, it will not hold sway, because Nigerians can see and they understand properly how things ought to be. Yes, a lot of things might be shrouded in secrecy. It may not be clear to people, but then eventually when they bring it out, of course, we should be able to put on our thinking cap and make our judgment. But I will not stop saying that because those who happen to be in government before now, especially from northern extraction, are used to behaving in that manner, anybody that now comes to power, if he appoints anybody from his ethnic nationality, there is that innate action within every Nigerian that this man is trying to only bring his people to power. Even though he's doing it based on federal character, he's really doing it based on merit, they will still say no, he's doing the other way around. But Nigerians need to sit up and let's see the way forward. And we believe that Nigerians will be a better place. Remember to give us your like, continue to share, and make sure you subscribe. Thank you.